If you've been watching golf tournaments on television at all lately, you've been starting to see more and more animations, tracers, and data points overlaid on the TV footage. Today, Cool Clubs is going to explain how they do it, what these graphic and data points mean, and share with us how the average golfer can get their hands on some of this technology.
All right, so first we're gonna have Scott hit a couple balls for us and show us what these things do. So you can see on the screen, that's his flight and angle and how it's coming back into the ground. Kind of very similar to what you see on TV. We got TrackMan here and Foresight. TrackMan is radar based, which means it's tracking all the way till it lands. Foresight's camera based, it's actually taking photos of the ball taking off and then calculating how far it goes. They both have advantages, disadvantages, but they're the two top in their industry, and that's technology they're using to do that. Essentially, some of the numbers we're going to explain real quickly here, what these things mean. Obviously, club head speed is how fast the club is going at impact. Second number here is ball speed. That's how fast the ball is actually moving as it comes off the club head. Smash factor is a relationship between those two. Basically, that's how solid you hit it. Launch angle is the angle it takes off on. Spin rate is how much backspin is on the ball. Carry is the maximum amount of carry you get where it lands. And obviously total is calculated on how much it rolls at that point as well. And you've got here club path, which is either inside out, outside in, or straight down the middle. Obviously most of us slice it, so it's outside in. Attack angle is the angle you're coming into the ball. And then height is obviously the apex or the maximum height it gets to.
When talking about launch angle, which again you'll see on TV sometimes, a cool way to explain it is with a stream of water from a hose.
Launch angle and spin rate create the trajectory, which is kind of illustrated by this hose. Pressure on the hose, basically your club head speed or ball speed it transfers to. But for everybody there's an optimal launch. And that about is the optimal launch. You'll see as I go higher and launch it higher, the ball actually starts going shorter. And the opposite is true, which people don't understand, is as I start hitting it lower than the optimal, which is here, the ball again starts carrying lower. So getting that optimal launch angle is a big part of distance, and that's why they're showing it on TV and why they're trying to explain what the tour players do and how they optimize their distance.
We know the technology behind the stuff we see on TV is super expensive, so the guys compared some more affordable consumer-grade devices side by side on the range.
I certainly wouldn't get fitted on them, but for a day-to-day person and stuff, there's some smaller launch monitors. This one's under 500 bucks. It's made by Swing Caddy. Numbers are pretty accurate on average for sure, not super detailed. The other one is FlightScope, a little more integrated. It goes into your phone, gives you all the readings and stuff. You can store information and stuff like that. It's under $1,000, but reasonable for a daily use kind of thing. Under $1,000, under 500 bucks, north of 20,000, the same as this. I mean, they're all pretty decent. Like I said, they're not the state of the art like these expensive units are, but they're certainly going to help your game. So if you want to check the numbers on TV, see how you compare to these tour players and stuff, one of these small units is going to give you plenty of information, and it'll be interesting to see.